everybody, welcome to Cuck McCurb's coding class. Today, I'm going to show you the basics of CSS, or what it stands for is Cascading Style Sheets, so that you can make your websites look cool instead of being a pile of text and images, which is okay in some cases, but it's very helpful to be able to change stuff. So to get started, I have no idea why I just opened my file manager. Open up your text editor, or whatever you prefer to use to write HTML. I know I'm showing you CSS, but this is going to be how to put CSS directly into the HTML. If you want to do it in a different way, I can show you how. Okay, so there are two ways to get the CSS in. One way is to have two separate files. One is HTML, and then one is CSS. And then you link them together using the link tag. In HTML, you do link rel equals style sheet ref equals, and then the path to the file. Like so. And you don't close the link tag, because that's all there is to it. Or, you can do it the way I'm going to do it in this video. You use the style tag, and then you put the CSS inside of it, and then you close it. That's what I'm going to do. It doesn't matter which one you choose, though if you're going to have a lot of CSS, it will increase your page's load speed a ton if you use links. Bear that in mind when you're making a website. Okay, so to start styling an element, by the way, is like an object in HTML. So like if I made an h1 tag and put the word poop in it, this really big text that says poop is an element. And I would identify that element by the h1 tag's name. So h1. You start with that. Or you can do it by ID. ID is where you go. It's for a very specific element. ID equals poop. And then to find poop in your style, you would go hashtag poop. And that would select only this text that says poop. Or you could do class. Class is like this, and then you can have multiple h1s. h1 class equals poop. And a bunch of random stuff in here, so that it would only select these two that are called with the class of poop, and it wouldn't select this one, whose class is P. Now I know this is a bit of a weird example, but it works, and it's kind of funny. And so to get to these two poops, you change the hashtag to a dot, and then dot poop means that it will only select h1s with the class poop. This style I'm going to do here, I'm going to have it just affect the poops, but you can have the name of the tag, the ID of the element, or the class of the element. And then in here you put different styles. So for example, color changes the text color. And then you put a colon, and you put whatever the value is. So in here, for the color example, you can put hexadecimal colors, like, what did I just do? Oh. Hash, what just happened? I'm going to start that over. Color, colon, you put hexadecimal values, like hash and whatever its value is, or you can do just colors, like red. See? And then you can have it select elements only when the mouse is doing stuff to it. For example, dot poop :hover means that the mouse is over the poop element. So poop :hover, I'll make it turn color dark blue. And then when your mouse is over the poop or the GHHHH and so forth, it will turn dark blue. And then you can have :active. And :active means that the mouse is clicking on it. So :active, and then in here you'd put color green. And you put a semicolon after each style. This is important. In other languages, there's a semicolon at the end of each line, and it's not quite as important. But in CSS, the semicolon is important. Otherwise, it'll continue the style into the next line, and that'll mess things up severely. And then there's one more of these that's important, but it only works on A tags for links, which is visited, so that you can style links that the user has clicked on before and been to that page differently than ones that the user has not. For example, if you're scrolling through Google, it often happens that when you've clicked on a link before, it's purple, and when you haven't, it's blue. That's a very common one. And those are the basics of CSS. Let me save this file. I'm going to call it css.html, and I'm going to put it here. Save. And now I'm going to open a new tag in Firefox, and I'm going to open a new window in my file manager. There it is, css.html. Drag it into my browser, and there it is. See, the poop text is red and rather enormous, but when I hover it, it turns dark blue. See, my mouse is over it and it's dark blue. And when I click on it, see, I'm clicking on it right now, it's green. And it does the same to the other one, which has the class of poop. And the one called P doesn't do anything because I didn't style it to do anything. And that is how you write CSS. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something from this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out Kid Z down here in the bottom right corner of the video. He's a vlogger. He's pretty cool. Again, thanks for watching.